And this is the Turning Point video. As an introduction, I'd say I desire to become someone that has similar traits to V.S. Ramachandran in terms of being an anomaly. I feel that I'm an anomaly in a few ways, as in serving an evolutionary purpose and finding my own niche. Also, Buckminster Fuller's worldview made me realize I'm on a detour in my life currently, and will have to sacrifice some things like my career, spending at will, etc., to get back on the path I think I should be pioneering. Green stated the road to mastery requires patience, and that resonated with me because being aware I'm on that detour right now will inspire me and motivate me to get back on the track that I'm wanting to go in my life. Reflecting on the 5 strategies, as for the primal inclination strategy, Green says, in order to master a field, you must love the subject and feel a profound connection to it. Feeling that motivation in the morning to get up and do something you love is of the utmost importance to me, and finding my balance within myself and take on what I feel is my path right now. As for the Darwinian strategy, the career world is like an ecological system. Um, it just makes so much sense to me because when a market is saturated, there's no room to grow in a career because so many other people are trying to get where you're going. Make it a little bit easier and implement a path of Matsuka and make a whole new field. As for the rebellion strategy, you have to avoid your false path. And that really got to me, especially when I said previously that I'm currently on a false path right now. But returning to work for my masters, and specifically this strategy, helped me realize that I am on a false path with my current employer. And as Green stated, your strategy must be twofold. Realize as early as possible that you've chosen your career for the wrong reasons, but waited too late until my confidence took a hit. And for the adaptation strategy, dealing with a career and its inevitable changes, you must think the following way. Green states, you are not tied to a particular position. Your loyalty is not in your career or a company. And this really resonated with me because I did feel that I was loyal to a company and lost the loyalty in myself. Finding the loyalty in myself will bring on the motivation to become what I know I can and apply the skills that I've learned in the right way. Lastly, the life or death strategy. Uh, the way back requires sacrifice, and you can't have anything in the present. The road to mastery requires patience, and I'm currently in that point in my life, and I know that I'll have to make some sacrifices to get to where I know I want to go. As for a turning point, letting go of the past has always been a challenge for me because there have been so many learning experiences throughout my life. It's hard to say which specific moment is my turning point. I would like to say that, but besides right now in my life, my second biggest turning point was the transition from my senior year to college, where the actuality of going into the workforce was more and more prevalent. I kicked it into high gear um, and learned anything that I could, and the only thing was it was basketball, martial arts, and technology that I could even think about incorporating to my likes. If something was innovation and entrepreneurship, so that I can compile those all together. Um, Letting go of the past, right now, I have to start on my same path. Green states dealing with a career and its inevitable changes. You must think the following way. You are not tied to a particular position, and your loyalty is not in a career or a company. And this is what I'm doing right now, leaving my current career to make a change in my life and focus on my life's task, which is innovating and creating. As for 2 goals, the path that I'm taking right now is not necessarily toward a career choice, but something in myself, and I can diversify my portfolio for business. Attaining a first business is my first huge goal. My first short-term goal is to leave my current career and find something that's better suited for me in the long term, which I'm in the process of doing, but is a very attainable goal in the next 3 weeks. My second short-term goal is that I would need to finish a full stack web development course that I've been meaning to get done for a while. I feel that this will propel me to stay straight on my path and jumpstart my mastery journey to a career of creativity, innovation, and inspiration. So that is about it. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. And I hope you learned a few things.